Hi, today I'm going to talk about something that is very important for you, and I know it bothers you. I'm going to speak about how you can sound impressive when you are speaking with somebody. Now, I used to face this fear, and I think I've done a good job by overcoming it in my own way, and I'm going to teach you that. Okay, so just give me 4 or 5 minutes. I don't really have any content with me. There is absolutely no script, and you're going to observe that when you are going to go further in the video. I really have nothing written with me. I'm just going to speak from my heart because I believe that that is something that really goes to your heart. So why bother writing a script when I'm when I can directly reach your heart, right? Okay, before that, I want to say something here. I know you people observed in my previous video that I'm wearing contact lenses, and this is not my real and natural eye color. Some people liked it and some people did not. And I just want to say that all your feedback is welcome. Thank you very much for it. But this is not permanent. This is just for a while because I am a little bored. I wanted to try something new. Okay, why did I mention about this? I'm going to come to that. Okay. The thing that I just said had some relevance with what I'm going to speak about in the video today. Okay. All right, first of all, you want to be impressive, but you do not know how to do that. And somewhere you lack confidence, because of which you feel clumsy and you feel a little scared when you have to go and speak with somebody. Okay, first of all, if you are always concerned about impressing others, there's a good chance you will end up never impressing anyone, right? Yes, that happens. Even in the movies, if you see somebody is overacting, you say that, right? Shahrukh ने तो बहुत overacting की है. ऐसे बोलते हैं ना हम. We do mention that about the actors sometimes. It's because sometimes we feel that person was not required to do that much as they did. They could have managed with a little less of acting. Yeah, they could have been more natural and that would have been more impressive. You agree with me, right? So sometimes in order to overcome that fear of not being impressive, we overdo things. And overdoing is something that makes you look bad, right? So it is best to be natural. I don't know if you've observed that about me, but I never ever copy accents. I have my own accent. I have my own distinct accent. I probably do not speak like every other Indian. Neither do I pull my accent from British or from Americans. I don't do that. Though I am under the influence, the reason is that I watch a lot of these shows. It's like something that this is my connection with the outer world. I am too much into Netflix and Amazon and Hotstar. I watch these shows, almost 2 shows every single day. That's how it is. So I am under their influence and I've been watching them from past 10 years now. Yeah. So I just want to tell you that I have my own accent and I am not ashamed of portraying it. I'm not ashamed of using it. Many a times people do send me these comments where they tell me, ma'am, you've got to work on your accent, your vocab is fine, your this is fine, your that is fine. Probably a little bit of accent would have been good. I believe why is it so necessary to have a fake accent? Whatever way I'm speaking is my own accent. Why do I have to pull another accent when I already have one, right? So the first thing that you need to be careful about is being extremely natural. That is the easiest way of doing it. If I am just being myself, if I'm not trying to be anyone else, it is so easy. It is so easy to be you. It is difficult when you try and pretend to be someone you are not. Right? That is where the problem arises, and that is where you fumble, you make mistakes, your confidence drops. And I have seen there is a certain way people sing and speak. I don't know, I may be wrong. I don't know if you've observed that about people, but many a times when we Indian people, we speak, we sing in a tone. There is a tone. I don't know if I'll be able to say that. I'll probably do it for you. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Okay, let me say something else. Okay, nothing is coming to me right now. Oh my God, why don't you listen to me? I have so many things to do. Look at my dress, look at my socks, look at this, look at that. Have you seen people talking like that? I've seen that happening so many times on the television. So many people do that, even on YouTube when they make videos. They sing when they speak. I don't like it. I think this is just copying. You're just copying it. You don't have to sing your words, because if you are singing your words while you're speaking them, then probably that is something that you should be doing while you're speaking in your mother tongue also. But that is not something you do when you speak in Hindi. You do that when you speak in English. Why do you do that? So first of all, first very important point is be natural, be you, be yourself, because you, yourself is unique. You don't need to be anyone else. You don't need to pretend. Second thing, the thing that I did just in the beginning of the video, where I mentioned about my contact lenses. So this was something that I had to teach, and that is why I took that example. See, the thing is that if you're not confident about something and you're going to do it, it is best that you address it. And that is what I tell my students also when they have their interviews and when they are asking me about tips on how to present themselves in the interviews and how to crack the interviews after clearing the exams. This is what I tell them. I tell them that you need to address your problem right in the beginning so that it is off your head. It is off your head. It is off your shoulders. So if I'm not confident about English, rather than screwing my interview, rather than performing horribly in my interview, I'm just going to address that problem right in the beginning of the interview with my interviewer and tell him or her that I'm not very good with my English and I'm working on it. So these are two sentences that you need to tell if you are addressing a crowd right in the beginning. Just go and tell this to that person or those people whom you're talking to, that guys, I am not very confident right now. I am working on my language and it is going to take me a while before I start sounding more confident. But for now, this is what I can best do for you. And please forgive me if I make mistakes. If you address yourself honestly, if you address your fears honestly to the crowd, to the people, they love you even more. Every human being loves an honest man. So if you are honest, they are going to love you. Just address it. And if you're not very confident, does not mean that you stop trying. You've got to try, because unless you try, you can't improve. Another thing that I want to say is that try and use minimum possible words and be more effective. So in order to be effective, you have to speak less and you don't need a lot of words. A few words in the right direction are enough. Your thoughts should be clear, right? So if you want to be impressive, let me just quickly sum these things up for you. First of all, be very natural. Don't pretend. Secondly, try and be effective. Don't speak too much. You don't need to speak a lot. You just need to speak less and you need to be clear with your thoughts. Okay? Thirdly, if it is a matter where you know that you are going to be presented with an opportunity where you will have to address people and you are aware of it in advance, you have time to prepare, I will ask you to prepare. Go up and tell them right in the beginning that this is your shortcoming, this is your infirmity, and you're going to take a while before you get hang of it. And start by saying that. Tell them your problem right in the beginning. They are going to appreciate it. They are not going to judge you. And lastly, if they anyway want to judge you, they are going to judge you. Okay? They are going to judge you. Because even as a creator, I'm telling you my own experience of working as a creator from past 2 years now. Because first year, nobody was actually watching me, so I don't really count that. But as a creator, now little bit do people know me. Yeah. So as a creator, I can tell you that people are going to judge you. No matter you wear full clothes and you're always covered, no matter you never use dirty language, you don't abuse anyone, you are always polite, they're still going to judge you. They're still going to throw dirt at you. They're still going to try and hurt you because that's just who they are. You can't help it. You can't help it. You can't change them. But you can gradually change yourself. And that is what you're going to do. Okay? So whatever your weakness is, you know it best. don't stop working at it. Keep working at it. And as they say that the fight goes on till your last breath. So if you've not taken your last breath, the fight is on. And the fight does not have to be too hard. Don't make it too hard for yourself. Choose your battles very wisely. Decide what you really want to fight and what you don't want to fight. And probably those decisions are also going to change on the way. Some things that you choose on fighting earlier are going to be the things that you would choose to ignore later. But that's how every person's journey is, right? Now, I think I did forget about mentioning the example of my lenses. And when I mentioned, I think I did mention this. That's what happens with me. I forget. Anyway, I don't know if I've mentioned this or not, but I'm going to anyway say it again. I wasn't very confident about shooting videos with my new lenses, with my new eye color, because I knew there's going to be a lot of chit chat about it, and I was a little nervous. So I mentioned about it. And when I mentioned about it, I knew that I gotta connect with you. And right in the beginning of the video, I did that because I wanted to have a connect with you, right? So I mentioned about my fear right in the beginning, and now I'm comfortably talking because that connect was established there. So this was just one little tip for you. I hope this video helps you, because I'm pretty sure this is going to help you. Anyway, I'll be back. Happy Valentine's Day, all my lovely people. I just want to wish all of you a lovely, lovely life ahead. I hope your life is filled with love. I know love is not something that you celebrate on one single day, and you must celebrate it every day. And trust me, I do. I just want to say that it's good to have a symbolic day. And I do believe in symbolism. I know mothers are important every single day, every single moment. But it's good to have a Mother's Day, because, that day you can just remember to let her know that she's important. So these are nothing but small symbols. You've kept something aside that reminds you that today you've got to be more nice to the people who you care about. Okay, who add value to your life and who add meaning to your life, and this and that. All right, I'll see you again. You take care of yourself. Bye bye.